Hey guys, welcome to another DNT Investigates, and today we are going to check one Hanna Checker against another Hanna Checker. So I've had this DKH Hanna Checker for a little over a year. I use it all the time. If you're only going to have one Hanna Checker and one good tester, this is the one you should have. I believe alkalinity is the most important thing to test. I do it multiple times in a single week. If I see something funny with this, then I go to the other tests. More so weekly or bi-weekly, I'll check calcium, nitrates and phosphates, and magnesium every once in a while for the ha-ha. But the DKH tester is one of the simplest testers to use, and it just gives you the number. You follow the steps and it gives you the number. So I've set up two test samples here. Everybody kind of knows how this works. If not, I made a video on how to check your alkalinity using this tester. But for the purpose of this video, I am simply going to open up this brand new one here. I have opened it up and looked at it and installed the battery. That's all I've done to this tester here. Just simply because I didn't want to go through the trouble of making a video or offer to give it away on a live stream, which is happening Saturday, if it didn't work. So I did install the battery. I have not run a test through it yet, but let's see what we got. So when you open this, they give you this nice plastic container. And inside you'll find the Hanna Checker. You'll find this syringe. So you get the Hanna Checker, a syringe with a special tip. And the idea behind the special tip is when you pull up the reagent, it never gets into the actual syringe and the tip's easier to clean. So that's the idea behind that. A bottle of reagent that's said to do 25 tests. I've never counted, but you always use the same amount, so they're probably onto something. And then you get two of these cuvettes. Cuvettes, test files. How's that? Test files. I don't speak Hanna. So these cuvettes have a cap on the top and a line on them for 10 milliliters. And that's your sample water. So normally you would take a sample of your test water, your tank water, put it in here and run the test. So let's run through it really quick. I put a rubber band on mine so I don't get them confused. There we go. First thing you do, push the button. It'll run through the numbers and it says add C1. So I've got C1 here. Well, I've done this off screen, but it's important to wipe off your fingerprints and any residue because this is checking for colors. It is looking through a prism and reading the color on the other side. So your first one calibrates it. And then press the button. Okay, then it says add C2. Normally what you would do is you would remove your C1 sample, open it, and put the reagent in it. I've already done that in the second cuvette of mine. People say you shouldn't do it this way, but since I'm trying to do two tests with two different units, it just made sense for the purpose of this video. So people say that, you know, maybe the colors in the glass are different, or one could be this, or one could be that. Basically, I think you guys are splitting atoms, or trying to, but like I said, for the purpose of this, we will just add this one. So normally you would put in the reagent. I think it's whatever, you go the whole thing here, and then you would invert the thing 5 times, I think, just to mix it. So once you put that in there, you press it again and you wait, and it'll spit out a number. 6.8. Yeah, somebody's drinking some alkalinity. I should test more often. It did get away from me. Okay, so this checker here says 6.8. Let me open this up. And we'll go to the new one here. So we turn it on. It says add C1. I already wiped them off. Add C1. It gives you some lines while it's reading your sample water. So it's calibrating itself. The tester's calibrating itself to your tank water. When you're opening it, try not to press the button. You'll have to start over. So we'll take my C2, install that. Press that. Okay, there's a slight fluctuation. This one says 6.8, and this one says 6.6. So we're off by 2. Like I said, I've been using this one for a year. This one's brand new, but you see there is a slight discrepancy, but 2.2 DKH isn't ever going to bother me. So, and it shouldn't bother you either. So, I guess what we've learned from this is that, so in closing, I think our investigation shows that they're pretty darn accurate. 6.8, 6.6. We've also learned that I need to up my alkalinity a little bit. These guys have been drinking, but I also run an ultra low nutrient system, so I don't want my alkalinity to be too high anyway. So something's just been working. Somebody decided to get thirsty this week and started drinking some stuff up. I also moved some frags out of the frag tank into the main system. That may have disrupted something where the frags are actually getting some more alkalinity. But whatever, I'll adjust it. But yeah, so Hanna Checker gets a thumbs up from DNT because, hey, a year apart, 2 pieces of equipment, almost reading dead on. Thanks for watching, guys. And see you Saturday night. Somebody could take this sweet baby home. See you on next one.